the home bees are stuck in the box. So, you know, what's happened has already happened. You see where he wallers around out here in the grass. I would say good morning on any other typical morning, and it really is. It's a beautiful morning this morning. July the 20th? 19th?
June like the 24th.
June the 24th. I've messed that up completely. I got other things on my mind. So Corinne comes up to work out this morning, comes back to the house immediately and gets me and says, hey, the lid and the block's off the nail hive and it's turned crooked. Well, when you're in Arkansas and you're rural, there's a good possibility you immediately, first thing goes to your mind is bear. We came up, we looked at the nail. It's not off the stand, but it is crooked, and the lid and the propolis mat and block is off. I turned and looked down the hill. Bear has center punched a deep hive body, a mid, and 2 honey supers, and drug it off behind the stand. And as you can tell by the sound and the enthusiasm of other bees, those honey supers are being robbed out. From past experience, you don't just run down there and start to try to help them and put all this back together. You get suited out. Full regalia, gloves, smoker, long pants, whatever makes you bee proof. They may or may not be mad, and it's going to be the robbers. They're not going to bother you, but the home bees will be upset. Let's walk down here and survey the situation. I can smell the honey in the air, but the bees are robbing. So, we pushed it over backwards. That hive, that's still full medium of honey, deep box, one shallow above the excluder, but the bees are steadily robbing it out. About all we can do is get the bees in the air and start putting this back together. All that real loud roar, that's a combination of the robbers. The home bees are stuck in the box. So, you know, what's happened has already happened. You see where he wallers around out here in the grass. There's nothing to do at this point but put it together, hope your queen's solid. Hope the robin starts, so we'll get it set up. We'll introduce them. I'll smoke everybody. They'll be, you know, you can't separate the robbers from the home bees at this point. All you can do is put this back together and hope for the best, and then try to prevent Mr. Bear from coming back.
You need me to hold them?
Really no need to try to look, gawk at what's down in the box.
That top box is broken there.
This was sheared off when it hit the ground. That'll have to be addressed with some tape till we replace that box. You know, I don't see as you can tell, they haven't started robbing this super yet. Y'all aren't nearly upset about this. I am, there are you? It's a bad deal, isn't it?
I think it needs to be pushed back just a touch.
Well, is it that or?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a dude in my super a little bit. I put this queen excluder down like I'm in hopes that that queen stayed down there.
You better pull your jacket down in the back. Pull your jacket down over your waistband. Babe, pull your jacket down over your waistband in the back.
Well, back broke out of that super too.
Oh, I see.
You know, bears cause beekeepers some serious grief along the way. As you can tell, the bear doesn't really give a rip about the honey. He had the honey boxes separated, and he ate one frame. And that's when the bees got the better of him, and he probably ate it covered with bees. But he's after the brood.
Dipped in honey.
What?
Dipped in honey.
Brood dipped in honey.
Yeah. Honey covered bees, like, you know,
Like chocolate ants?
Chocolate covered almonds.
Yeah. Aggravating rascals what they are. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna salvage one super of honey. It looks like this is gonna end up being left for the bees to clean up. At this point, there ain't no point in putting that back on them, I don't
So
think.
all those that where you can see the foundation and it looks like it's all messed up, that had comb on it?
This all had honey.
And like all that?
All of that had.
And that was from bear?
Well, this was
Or
mashed
bees.
coming out and mashed. That's what he had gotten started eating. And I imagine the bees got so thick on him, he couldn't finish. But this now is just straight up robbing. See the frayed edge of the cell?
Yeah.
That's the other bees coming and helping their cell. They've already cleaned that one out. So what we do is we don't worry about that because it's the proverbial spilt milk. Now see this capped honey?
Mm-hmm.
It was laying compressed
And they couldn't get to
and they
it.
couldn't get it, but they're coming in under it. Yep. So what was a hive with 2 full supers is no more. Here's your bear damage. You can see the tooth or the claw where he bit into that and broke it.
Mm-hmm.
Full frames of honey. I'd say that was Mr. Bear.
Just scrapes it off.
See his teeth marks?
Oh,
See
yeah.
where he drug them through the foundation?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe like this, wadding it up to his mouth. All right, well, if we're satisfied that we're gonna give this back. Let me kind of get around here and get the lid back on these bees. See that chewed up?
Mm-hmm. See that bottom bar?
Look at that honey.
Flip it back around. Let me see that bottom bar. Like on the other side. There we go.
That was about 2.5 gallons of honey there.
That's a nice frame.
There's more honey left in them than I would have anticipated. This must have happened early, super early, right before daylight. See where they're uncapping?
Mm-hmm.
But since that bear's had his paws all in it, and bees from every hive crawled through it, we're not going to try to set it back on the ones that got attacked because this is mostly robbers. Person that was supposed to be into these bees was us, not the bear. Look at the honey. I'm gonna take this up and wash that honey out of that lid. That's just gonna be a constant draw.
Do you have another one you can just switch it out?
Yeah, I could do that too. And I'll cross stack this super.
On that one.
Good idea, dear. As usual. Good thinking, dear. All right. I'm gonna get an entrance reducer. Go back. Shut the entrance down on that hive. Pick up that mess of broken parts behind it. And
go to the nail.
Move to the nail. So that's what we're doing on this fine Sunday morning. Thanks for watching. And then there's the nail. Core's the nail. Bees just a working and a going. Now I get it. They didn't suffer the hit. They didn't hit the ground. And rather than me have to test the theory that the latches would or would not have held, I'm glad. Looks like he slobbered a little down the back here. See that? Right here. Still got bubbles in it. See them?
Yeah.
I guess he was, by this point, mouth full of stings, tired, hot, and thought I'll try it one more time. This is what he left. I'd say he come up here, raked the block off, the lid come off, he got the mat off, and I would say when the mat come off was right here. If you right there's his claw marks. Right there across the tops of the frames. That's one rake, and that took the mat off. It doesn't appear that he tried to lift anything out. That's where a claw hung. And I guess they loaded him up. And he quit them. Or it got light enough. Or it got light enough that my fierce bear dog, who was to prevent all of this, you know, Pistol was purchased
after a bear attack.
After a bear attack about 4 years ago. Because he was going to be a bear dog. He was going to prevent this from happening. So Pistol, thanks. Thanks a lot, buddy. Stay on the porch. He displeases me when he doesn't do his job. I'm sure he was too tired to get up to come out and address the bear. Or maybe he thought the bear would come to the house and he was protecting us. In his mind, that's probably the justification. Anyway, bears in Arkansas, they cause a great deal of grief to the beekeeper. They cause you not only the grief, the expense. You know, I've got 2 supers ruined, a frame ruined. I lost 2.5 gallons of honey. I don't know if I can get this baby lined up without messing around and dropping it. Yeah, I hear y'all.
Do you need some help?
Can you get that back?
I'll get this handle.
You got that?
Yep.
Oh, there's a sting to the kneecap.
It's still not quite
Y'all
square.
aren't just super over it yet, are you? Question is, can they sting through blue jeans? Absolutely.
Especially when they're wet.
When they're wet and stuck to you, you better believe it. Where's my smoker? Y'all been through enough. Y'all need to go on about your business. Y'all didn't get near as bad as your comrades in arms down there. Look at them stinging,
Mm-hmm.
stinging the wrist. Let's just cover y'all up. How about that? Now y'all can get on with your business. Quit stinging me. Ooh, that one was mad when it hit that veil. Okay. If I got any, I'm gonna get when I sit down.
Mm-mm. Whoa, whoa, you're going too close to the front. You're barely on.
About now. That's about how it should fit, I think.
Okay.
About like that. Bear slobber. That's nice. That's nice. Guess this is where he knocked the little
Cinder block.
the mold when he shoved the cinder block. Oh, I hope y'all gave him 2 black eyes and
Swollen tongue.
sinus infection and he won't be able to eat for a week. Maybe he'll be as miserable in this heat as I'm having to be out here fixing what he's done. And then wondering when he's coming back. Okay. So much for beautiful bee footage. We'll call this
Bear footage.
unpleasant bear footage today. Bees aren't happy. I'm not happy. I'm sweated down. It's hot. It's June. July strike was the last.
Mm-hmm.
We've had it happen in September. It's these little boars that the mamas told them to get gone, so they got to start working on their next little bunch of hive raiders. Anyway, this is the way it is. This is how it happened. It's hot and I'm ready to shower. I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch this. Keep an eye on those bears. Thanks for watching.